That was a fine race. Belgium guy got away early, you caught him, then you dropped him.
Yeah.
And you talk about a fine balancing act.
Yeah, it was. I didn't really know where I was going to be today. I know I'm probably on the best form of my life so far with the World Championships coming up next Friday. So I've had a really good few weeks of training. I was feeling really good last weekend when I raced on the mountain bike, and I knew I was going to be feeling. Well, I was hoping I was going to be feeling good, and yeah, from that point on, I knew I just couldn't go too hard from the start. Because once I find my rhythm, I normally go pretty well. My problem is when I try and race people that are faster than me, and then I'm pretty good at going too hard, which is why the sort of classics suit me, and then recovering. But in a cross race, it's a little bit better for me to just find my own rhythm. But yeah, from the start, I knew I was going to be strong on this long section after the finish line, and I didn't want people sitting on me there, so I'd really tried to put a dig in, and I managed to just get that gap and then just sort of hold it. And I was really pushing hard after the hurdles, because I don't know how many people were hopping it, but I got quite a bit of a gap there each time. I really made sure to kick as hard as I could out of the hurdles and just try and use that as my base to get the time every lap. And yeah, then it was just a balancing act of, like I say, going on my limit where they're not catching me, but trying not to go too hard where I was going to blow my doors off, because it ended up, I don't know how long it was, but it felt quite long in the end. I came around, it was like 7 laps to go, and I was like,
So that's a long breakaway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, sometimes it's nicer if you're with a group and then you sort of break away towards the end, because you're fighting for the line then. But obviously at the start it was still, I had that gap and I saw 7 to go. It's a long way to go in a race.
And I guess a cross race is a bit different to a road race, since there's probably more opportunities for you to drop someone, for you to put that effort in.
Yeah, there's definitely more tactics and stuff in road races where you can not be the strongest and still win a race, which is, I think, makes it nice racing on the road, because you don't have to have the best legs to win. But yeah, in cross is a little bit more the best man, well, tends to be the best man on the day wins, but there's a lot more into it than just legs in a cross race. So.
And talking about next year, you've got World Tour. That must have been a big aim, especially after seeing Jake do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really, really happy with the team, and I just feel really at home there, and Jake felt the same. And yeah, I think the team are really happy with me as well, and to put me in that sort of, develop me into the big classic racing, the sort of the rider I want to become, I think is a real good opportunity for me to grow. And yeah, I'm really excited for some big racing.
Well, I guess it's a mix of a lot of domestic duties.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much shown in the last 2 years that I'm pretty much the best lead-out man there is as an under-23, and that's pretty much why I've got my contract in the World Tour, to do that same job. So, I mean, hopefully I'll get, well, with FDJ it's quite good, because they are really good at giving everyone opportunities, and but yeah, that is going to be my job next year, so me and Jake work really well together, so hopefully I can throw him to some big wins next year.
You've certainly come a long way in a few years, because I remember racing the Nationals, I think it was, or a trophy at Cyclo and all that, and all of a sudden you've done Conti, then World Tour.
Yeah, I think I've just been really, really lucky with the path. I've always been on a pathway, so from British cycling up to FDJ and now the World Tour, I've really been looked after and supported the whole way through, so yeah.
And a final word on Big Gun World Tour, as a job, because it is a job now, a well-paid one, hopefully a well-paid one, is it living the dream?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like you say, when people say it's a job for me, I know how lucky I am, so yeah, I mean, I'm definitely living the best life I could be at the moment. I'm travelling the world and getting to ride my bike, and yeah, there's a really good group of us as well in the team, and it's like I'm just always travelling around with my mates, so yeah, I'm really happy, and like we always say, happy bike riders, fast bike riders. So.
Well, good luck next week at the World.
Thank you.